Adolfo Yemwakwaba Ediba Vimbas TV. So, as highly anticipated, Nogokpo for Abema response to Archbishop Charles Agyinasare. A short video
That educated, illiterate Agyinasare. You see, the plan is to break our culture, is to break our tradition, and to break our spirituality. And that is the only way they think they can make us koto to their useless religions. If they really want a religious fight, then they should be well prepared. Me, I'm a mano. I don't care. Dying for my land. Dying for my ancient fathers, because my ancient fathers laid their lives to secure this land. So far as I'm concerned, so far as the information I have, Agyinasare have not been summoned at Togbi Zakaje's temple. No.
We all were hoping and looking forward, say Nogokpo for Ebabe Chese Archbishop Charles Agyinasare and over recent sermon be on ma the church our state say and Nogokpo for Paul libation and the 14 days say after 14 days assembly ebetuno. Now after 60 days and still counting, he is still alive. Chese nyame ayebi man. Or say he is a typical example of what God cannot do, does not exist. Now and a lot of people say only Nogokpo for have a saga. Chese it seems a peace has come, even though they threaten you. Why must you bring this issue back? Ebinum say Nogokpo for deserve the mockery because of how they carried the issue from the beginning. Emra Archbishop Charles Agyinasare and have a saga. Finally, Nufialaga and the high priest teacher, so a spokesperson, Emma Nogokpo for out Abibe issue a strong warning to Archbishop Charles Agyinasare. In brief, no, or say Archbishop Charles Agyinasare, or no, NSA Archbishop Charles Agyinasare, emu eyeha. Na o behave to say akwara. Or it was also explaining say to the best of his knowledge, they didn't tell Archbishop Charles Agyinasare so be and abibi ebc on so after 14 days. So for him to go and use that as a sermon, say according to Nufialaga or ye shallow minded. Or it was also a kasai edify how things were carried, and the fact say a lot of people called him to threaten and also beg on behalf of Archbishop Charles Agyinasare. And the video no they are trending on social media. So pa mumi yankoshe info yeba yebeto amoso answer ne yebeko no ye kai wo say unyan subscribe ye Emma Vimbas on YouTube subscribe na turn your notification on.
That's educated, illiterate Agyinasare is saying that we gave him 14 days to die, and 60 days up, he's still moving and kicking. What? This adult toddler, unfortunately, is being followed by people who claim to be educated. This is so sad. Because of European religion, because of a religion that was brought to you, you cannot think for yourself. We decide to follow blindly the so-called men of God who are only enriching themselves with the money of the poor people. Without his congregant, Agyinasare is nobody, would have been the poorest man on earth. But the sheep keep bringing into the coffins. The sheep keep building his money empire for him. And he has to lie to them to sustain his lies. Well, now, there is this committee. There is a committee that was set up by the African Mission to tackle issues regards issues that concern the Volta region. When there is some kind of issues like this. So the committee, which I am also a member of, which the Fiato of Nogokpo, Togbi Agbojalu, Togbi Labara, are all part of. Now, when there is issue, this committee gets in and contact the chief and opinion leaders to see how best to resolve or to handle the issue. And as a matter of fact, I am the spokesperson. I, Nufialaga Maupomo Kobla Nonyibe, am the spokesperson. And at the same time, became the spokesperson on the Nogokpo issue. This is no secret. Everyone knows about it. Now, before the press conference, when this issue, the first video about that adult toddler came out, and he was saying Nogokpo is a demonic headquarters, the Fiato reached out. Now, I would like all of you to pay attention because I want to establish a point. Reach out to the paramount chief of some traditional area. And he was quoted as saying that nobody has come to him. So what happened? The Dufia of Nogokpo went to him to inform him about his decisions. That no, as a chief of Nogokpo, he will not sit down for his community to be demonized for no reason. Well, what's the response? What the paramount chief said, I will hold it on for now. At the right time, I will say it. So we went ahead to have our press conference. Well, everything about the press conference. I'm not saying because maybe I'm rich. I'm not rich. But I lobbied to raise the funds for the entire process that lead into the press conference. I lobbied and raised the necessary funding for the press conference. Now, after the press conference, it was quoted, not quoted, we heard on air that the paramount chief said that he has disassociated himself from the press conference and the ultimatum that was given to Agyinasare. Well, I wasn't surprised though, because of the response he gave to his own Dufia. For me, I was anticipating something like that. So when I heard it, that he said he has disassociated himself from the press conference, I wasn't surprised or shocked in any way. Now, in our press conference, we never, or I never said that Agyinasare would die after 14 days. No. I never said that. So for Agyinasare, so-called educated person, should make a video to say that we gave him 14 days, and he is still, after 60 days, he's still moving, and he was showing his thoughtless movement to his congregant. Well, my followers and my loved ones, now, the same paramount chief who said he has disassociated himself from the what? From the press conference that we did, now invited the so-called Peace Council, and he hosted them with his subcommittees. Someone who said he had disassociated himself from the press conference, he invited the Peace Council on the same Agyinasare issue. My followers, the question is, what has changed for him to now invite the Peace Council on the Agyinasare issue? Is it not the same person who said he has disassociated himself from it? Folks, it doesn't tally. It doesn't make sense. But I will leave the judgment for you to judge. Yes, I'm doing this sake of my reputation, because I have a reputation to protect. No man chose me for this job. It is the supreme energies of our land who has chosen me to lead and to reveal our ancient knowledge systems, or to re-educate and rewrite our stories that has been distorted by the Europeans. Folks, the Dufia of Nogokpo was summoned by the same council. A lot of things happened, to the point that he was asked to provide 3 rams for no crime, for standing for his community. What has happened? What has happened? So don't a chief have the right to stand to defend his community? That was his crime. And the youth there were pushed, were agitating. Some of the youth, I won't say all, a lot of things happened. Well, I would like to state emphatically that, trust me, that as I speak, I know Agyinasare have not been even summoned at any deity. Yes. So far as I'm concerned, so far as the information I have, Agyinasare have not been summoned at Togbi Zakaje's temple. No. So for him to come out like a child in that video saying that he was given 14 days, 60 days on, he's still alive. You see, these so-called men of God have a way to play with their congregants. You see, the pastors, the so-called archbishops, those who are stealing in the name of God, those who are making money out of their ignorance of their followers, those who are using the name of God to make money, have developed a system to cage their followers. Though you may see graduates in churches who are being controlled by these so-called men of God, because Agyinasare and Nogokpo, they've coded them, they've decoded them, and they've coded them, and they managed to put fear in them just to manipulate them.
Adolfo Vimbaso and I will once again Nufialaga and the high priest teacher and I'm Oteninka ono and a spokesperson for the Nogokpo traditional area. Onumpo and a kind chese the communique and I say the official response from Nogokpo to Archbishop Agyinasare Emra Omosaga no a trendy. To those of us who didn't know what actually happened, no chese Archbishop Agyinasare echo program be ewo aflau na all lodge ewo agbozume, which of course free aplau ba obefa honum agbozume Nogokpo and sana odu agbozume. Now according to him osi omudru Nogokpo no chese some forces for them omukatai mienu epaye chese ka kitikiti nanka omenya accident. Now to us also STT say Nogokpo is the demonic headquarters of the Volta region. And no, and a year Nogokpo 4 years, just said they called on him to apologize. In fact, after a week of that particular video going viral, no, Obekasai said he didn't mean what he said. Now he was taken out of proportion. Osteti said wawaria igbeninti ontimi and yene busu and forsa. Now so Nogokpo 4 Amfano lightly, they didn't accept the apology. Almost threatened, he said, almost man 14 days to appear before them. Just after 14 days, no, something bad will definitely happen to Archbishop. As it stands now, Archbishop is still strong and kicking. A lot of people are subjecting the people of Nogokpo to just a mockery. This is the part 1 of Insema Nogokpo spokesperson editor out. Here the part 2 so Abraham in our next video. Once again, Vimbaso and away.
Vimbaz TV.